ครับสวัสดีครับโฟตอน
สวัสดีครับ
So Photon thank you very much for coming แล้วเราคุยสลับ2ภาษา ดีไหม For the sake of those who do not speak English I know you're bilingual you can speak either languages very fluently okay
Of course
Now I heard a lot about you from your school director Tell me more what you think your school director talk about you.
Oh, I have no idea. So
Can you guess?
I'm guessing it might be my English score for IELTS, potentially.
Oh, we have lots of students who score very high in English.
Could it be my work?
Okay, then let me help you.
Okay.
Why do we want you to come for interview so that you can represent open school to the public? Do you understand why we are talking today?
Yes.
What do you understand about coming today?
So it's to represent the school and like, show what the school is all about and how I feel about the school.
Okay.
Right?
Would you mind if I actually show this interview to the public?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Thank you very much. So, tell me why they picked you.
I'm not entirely sure myself.
Okay.
But if I had to guess, maybe it might be my character
Okay.
that is fitting to be presented to the public. I'm not sure.
What do you think your character is? What is it like? Again, let me help you. If your friend, a group of good friends, a few friends or teachers who love you get together and try to describe Photon, what do you think they would say?
I think they'd say I'm a hard worker,
Hard worker, well done.
good work ethic, and
Good work ethics.
generally I'm friendly to everyone. I don't really have issues with anyone. And if they were to describe me, I think they'd say soft-spoken, I think.
Soft-spoken. Were you like this before you joined the open school?
Mostly, yes. Aside from some preteen.
Then school hasn't added anything to you because you were like this before.
I think they help with work ethic.
Yes, but they haven't added anything to you. You already got work ethics. So what you make of your success? I know you're very successful in getting to your next year program in the UK. What do you think the school has added to your success or contribute to your success?
I think the school propelled my potential a lot, where before I might be stuck inside walls, I might be inside a cage, but this school really helped me grow in both my character, my skills, my soft skills, and everything.
That would be the duty of any school anyhow. What do you think special about open school?
I think it supports students personally, individually, and the school brings out the potential of each student.
How do they do that?
Maybe care from the supervisors, like personal care, and how they give special treatment to every student.
Okay, so you mentioned supervisors.
Yes.
You know how many types of supervisors your school has?
Maybe 3.
3. Number 1.
The care supervisors.
Care supervisor. Number 2.
The subject supervisors.
Okay, well done. We call academic supervisor. Number 3.
I don't know what to call them, but the ones
So what do they do? That third category.
They take care of students especially, like each class.
So they're different from the care supervisor.
I think they're more general. I'm not too sure.
Okay, fine. Can I ask you if you now have grown up to be a successful artist or whatever your career is, and you had, say, a child who wants to be like you, would you send your child to open school?
Definitely.
what would you say to persuade, to convince your child to come to open school?
If he has a similar character to me, and
If he doesn't,
if he doesn't,
if he doesn't have work ethic, if he's a little bit sort of delinquent, if he's a bit not behaving.
oh, I'd send him to a private school. No, I'm joking. No, I'd have to work on his character first, because no matter where he goes, he has to have character.
Okay.
But I would send him to this school if I see that he has passion for art, and that if he's clear in his future that he wants to be an artist, as he wants to work in this field, I would send him here, because this is the place where I think students can grow most as artists.
So what I'm hearing is you're saying open school, those who are fit to come should have good character already.
No, I think that's a general. For everyone, they should have good character.
But you wouldn't send your child here if he doesn't have good character.
I wouldn't send him anywhere if it doesn't have.
Can you try to see if your success, if I try to see what contributes to your success?
Right.
So if I kind of divide them into your family support, yourself, and the school, and all add up to 100%. What proportion, or in terms of percentage, would you give to yourself that makes you so successful now in getting into universities?
I think I give myself 10%.
10%.
My family 45%. And the school 45%.
Wow, so a big chunk.
Yes.
So our school is actually on par with your family.
Yes.
Why you make sort of the school 45%?
Because the school offers an environment, the support and the supervisors needed for me to grow, and that's out of my abilities. And for the university, I recognize that I'd never be able to study only 2 years. I'd never be able to skip the first year if not for the school's help. And my portfolio would not be as strong as it is today without the projects and the skills I learned from the school.
You know, this is what an artist do, to turn abstract idea into a portfolio. When you say the school supports you well, can you turn that into a portfolio of the school?
Oh.
What does school do to support you?
Right. So
Open school.
So they first off, they offer skill development, like technical skills like drawing, 3D animation.
Wow.
And they also support the process in getting into a university. So they help with students building portfolio. They take time off. They make specially curated schedules or subjects just to give time for the students to make their own portfolio. They also help offer advice and supervision on the portfolios, and not just portfolio, but each work they have their own personal advice for each student.
How do you feel about this answer?
I feel like it's a bit incomplete, but that's
You think it's better than the first answer?
I think it is.
Yeah. Why?
It's more detailed and it's more personal, and I'm seeing from experience.
Wonderful. You know, initially we thought we were going to speak in both Thai and English, but we end up speaking in English.
Oh, right.
So, how about a lot of your friends would not be able to speak English as fluent as you? What do you think the school should do?
I think maybe the school could create an environment where speaking English in class or in times other than English class to like encourage students to speak more English during their own time. I think that would help.
Let me ask you very frankly.
Yes.
Would you, if you were to run the school,
Okay.
would you turn into an English-speaking school?
I think that would offer lots of benefits because I believe that English is a very important language and it opens a lot of opportunities and doors to many places. Like, for me, I have the option to study overseas because of my English
I see.
and my proficiency in it. So if I were to run the school, making the school an English-speaking school would provide many students who want to go overseas a chance and an easier time to transfer.
By the way, you wanted to let me know your IELTS score.
Oh, right.
What is your IELTS score?
My IELTS score is 8.5.
Wonderful. You're better than a lot of native speakers. Okay. So, have you always been in an international school?
I started studying in international school when I was in grade 1 and 2. And then I moved to a Thai school until middle school.
Middle school.
During that time, I spoke a lot of English already because my parents, they saw the importance of English and they let me listen to a lot of English media since I was young. But my English wasn't as proficient as it is today until I moved to middle school when I studied in an international school again and I studied English literature then. So,
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Were you here when John Casey was speaking? He is a professor of English literature from Cambridge. He spoke here last month. Anyhow, you can listen to the tape we have recorded his talk. Well done.
Thank you.
Now, Foton, congratulations. You have done really well. I mean, it's very clear you have good character. I think that you have benefited a lot from school. I think you have all the ingredients of success. I wish you all the best, but before you go, if you were to tell Tony that the school needs an improvement in one area, what would you say?
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Or you want me to ask him out, but he can come and watch it anyhow. An artist needs to be brutally honest.
Okay, I have to think this through. One thing that I want, I would like the school to improve, maybe more courses that fit the student. So what I mean is that, like, even though every student is an artist, each artist, some of them they like animation, they want to go fashion, they want to go product design. I think more tracks and more subjects that are fitting of each student might be better for the development. Like if they want to be an animator, they could separate it from, say, graphics, which of course I think it's all useful to study all of them, but especially in the later years where portfolio at university is very important, more specific courses might benefit.
So basically you want more variety to fit all students.
Yes.
In that case, we have to increase the school fee. You know why? We are running at a loss.
Oh.
You think the school fee is reasonable?
I think it's too cheap.
Too cheap?
For me.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm not saying that, but like in terms of the quality.
Yeah. In terms of quality.
And the price, I think I'm surprised how low it is.
Okay, that's good. That's music to the ears of Tony. In that case, we probably can do what you want. That's why we are running at a loss. Okay.
I think I don't know about other students, but that's my opinion.
But this is great insight. But thank you very much for being very honest. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.